Good evening. It is now 5:30. I will now call this meeting to order. We do have a forum established. Welcome. The meeting is being webcast live and recorded. The recording of the webcast will capture images and sounds of those attending the meeting. At this time, I would like to remind everyone of the procedures for public participation in tonight's meeting. Members of the public are encouraged to attend and address the board on any agenda item or topic within the board's jurisdiction. Public comments will be allowed a maximum of 5 minutes per speaker with a total of 20 minutes allocated for each item. If necessary, the president may adjust these times to this to ensure everyone has the opportunity to speak. Non-English speakers will be given double the time if the translator is used. Speaker request forms are available at the entrance of the boardroom and can be added to Ms. Gonzalez prior to the comments. Public comment. Regarding complaints, if a concern is raised about an employee, the complainant will be informed of the appropriate complaint procedure. The first step is for the complainant to submit the concern in writing to the public office, the district office, after which the district will begin the investigation process to address the issue fairly and promptly. Complaints involving child abuse or unlawful discrimination will be handled in accordance with specific legal protocols. Please note that any documents handed to the board during the meetings are subject to public records request in accordance with the California Public Records Act. The board prohibits retaliation against complainants, and all complaints will be investigated promptly and impartially. Please be respectful of the meeting process. Disruptive behavior will not be tolerated and may result in removal from the meeting. Thank you for your cooperation. If we could all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, so
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everyone. Do I have a motion to adopt the board meeting agenda for August 5th, 2026? Okay. Got a second, Patty? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, roll call, Patty. Aye. Sammy.
Aye.
Michael. Aye. Valerie. Aye. And I. Okay, we'll jump to reports.
Yes, good evening, Board President Cisneros, members of the board, staff and community. We are 1 week away from having kids back. There are 200 students back on campus. So we're all very excited. We've been working hard. Just want to give a big shout out and kudos to our maintenance operations, transportation folks who have been working tirelessly all summer. The floors look really good. The campus can really come together. There's still some touch-ups that we're doing all the way to the last day. Very excited for Kings Lake that is getting new furniture co-designed by the students and the teachers. So that was something that we did last year. So it's actually coming in tomorrow, most of it that we've heard. So we're going to look at that and we'll have a ribbon cutting probably in September. And we want to invite some of the students that were part of that but graduated. And so they'll be there to also let the board know about that. And so we had our leaders last week and they all came together, 6 new leaders in those roles. And really talked about goal setting. And so we have that in place to create that level of accountability, right, that the board's been asking for, but also with clarity, right? So people are clear about what they're being held accountable to. And then this week, Dr. Vargas and team has been working really hard to welcome our new teachers and to get them ready and prepared. And so Friday we have our luncheon. So you're all invited to that. It's going to be 11 o'clock at the gym, and we moved it there for safety reasons because last year at the TLC we were pretty tight and it was real warm, and so we want to make sure that we got something else a little bit larger. So, that's on its way. So it'll be a good time. We're going to do the presentation first, and then after that we're going to do the luncheon. So we didn't bring a speaker this year because we wanted to put it in the voice of our students and ourselves to be able to say, hey, this is what we're looking forward to in 2026-27. So with that said, we are also anticipating any heat, anything that with the heat itself. But what we want to make sure and know is that as we're following that, the heat process, it's going to be cooler next week. So that should be a good thing. Right? We're going to be in the 90s, not 109, like we're going to be on Sunday, right? So that's a good thing. So with that said, I go ahead and yield my time.
Board trustees. Do we have Open Faculty Association online?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, how about California Employees Association? Neither. Okay, still no celebrating. Yeah. All right, any public comments? Very good. So we're going to go ahead over to the action items, consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
And to make a motion to remove personnel assignments of the grade. Yeah, but all that stuff.
Okay. Do I have a second for that? Okay. All right, so then, we go ahead and motion to approve the consent agenda, removing. Oh, a vote as well, sorry, okay, so now that we have a motion to remove, POA number 3, we have the first from Valerie, second from Sam, do I have a roll call? Patty?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Sandra?
Aye.
Valerie? And I. Okay, so now we move on to approve the consent agenda without removal, and do I have a motion to do so? Okay, second. So the second, so very good. Roll call, Patty?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Sandra?
Aye.
Valerie? Abstaining, correct.
Again.
This is.
Okay.
This was the POA.
No, this is gonna be for the.
Consent agenda.
That was consent.
So now we're doing to, a motion to approve the PAO number 3, okay, so do I have a motion to approve that? I will motion, Patty seconds. Okay, so roll call for the POA number 3, Patty?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Sandra?
Aye.
And then I. Okay. Great. Educational Services, State Personnel Program Self-Evaluation, Ms. Reese is here to report to us. Welcome.
Good evening, board. So this is an annual program evaluation that we are required by the state of California to do for our preschool. It is just a way for us to look at our program, make sure that we're in compliance. We have enough spots reserved for students with special needs. And it also helps the state align their professional learning for California preschools, because part of that is anything that we need assistance with. So it could be recruiting new families, it could be training around the DRDP, which is a measure that we use to evaluate our classrooms. So it's just something for you to review and take a look at. And I send that to the state, and that's something we do every year. Any questions?
Do I have a motion to approve? Patty, I will second. Roll call, Patty?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Second? Aye. Valerie? Aye. And I. Resolutions considered. Sorry, I was muted, Valerie, now I hope I can hear us. Resolutions, consider the approval of resolution 1429, delegated authority to reject government tort claims. Ms. Alvarez.
Yes, good evening. This resolution allows our property and liability administrator to reject tort claims on our behalf. And if the board wishes, they would be able to reject it at any point in the future. The intent is for it to assist with administrative burden on timelines.
Roll call, Patty?
Aye.
Sammy?
Aye.
Sandra?
Aye.
Valerie? And I. Okay, do I have any future agenda items? If hearing none, at this time we'll adjourn to closed session at 5:30. Thank you, everyone.